Scott, I am here for the Colt Keith emergence. I'm
not.
I
but
never
am
sold
here
my
for
shares, but
everything
I
else.
rebought in on Colt Keith.
Why don't you like Colt Keith?
I think
Is Jeremy Bonderman on the 2028 Hall of Fame ballot?
No, he's already got kicked off. It was completely racial.
Just woke agenda once again. CNN pushed that one right to everyone's fucking front
really
doorstep.
You think Colt Keith sucks? Is that what you said?
I think just like the defense is so bad. I think he's a major league hitter, but I don't think he has anywhere near a defensive home. So like I'm
like
a
the
little
Martian.
bit low on him.
Yeah, fair. I mean that's kind of like the big question with him in general is like he's gonna play third this year, which like might be a complete disaster. So like I mean if that's obviously a huge question, and then yeah, like offensively he's been like like he's been fine. He's been like a league average hitter, and in the minor leagues he was touted as like this incredibly high ceiling, like middle of the lineup impact, like bat, and we just haven't even come close to. He's like a I don't know. He's white Luis Ariz. Like he just hits singles all the time, and it's annoying. So I don't know. I'm honestly expecting a big step forward offensively, but I have no faith that he's going to stick at third base.
Yeah,
Scott,
the
have you seen
hitting
very interesting Colt Keith tidbit about his positional splits?
His positional, like his.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Did you not know this fun fact? I've got a fun fact for you, Scott.
I don't know what you mean by positional splits.
So
like what he hits when he's playing a certain position?
Yes.
He's only played 2.
Yeah, he's played last year. He had reps at first base, second base, third base, and DH. Would you like to know his WRC plus by position?
Well, I think you're going to tell me either way. So yeah.
Well, if you said no, we could move on. But I figured like,
no, please.
I'm on the edge of my seat now.
You could tell me even if you didn't tell Scott.
So at first base, it's a 132. At second, it's a 138. At third base, it's a 118. It's a 74 at DH.
Yeah.
So what I'm interested in is don't fucking let him DH. Then maybe he is because OPS by position, we're looking at 816, 845, 796, 620 as a DH.
What's the sample size, real quick, before Scott answers? What's the sample size at DH?
The sample size for the DH, let me scroll back up to make sure I get this right. The sample size for the DH was 150 plate appearances, but that was the biggest of any of the 4.
Yeah, because they had...
The issue there is he's really bad at defense at every one of those positions.
Even DH?
Well,
that's
the thing.
So, Scott, I wanted to posit that because I saw that tidbit and I thought that was really interesting of like, obviously you're going to have to figure out where you can mask it at where defensively, but like, how do you like knowing that, does that change the calculus you have in him a little bit? Because for me it did, where I was like, okay, so he's not a DH.
Yeah. I mean, like Drew's point about like he has to prove that he can not be a DH too. But I feel like the biggest thing for me is just like those splits, you know, not to just like completely disregard your statistic, but like with an AJ Hinch team, he probably played like, he got like pinch hit for at third base in the 7th inning and then stayed out there and played, 2/2 of an inning at third, or like, he was they brought in a righty on a day off that he had. And so he went in and was a pinch hitter at DH in the 8th inning. Like those aren't like, he's consistently playing, weeks on end, all of those. Like that's just a hodgepodge. I'm not even sure he started at DH. Well, that's not true because they had Glaber last year, so they kind of had those filled. But the biggest thing with me, again, like we talk about the defense, we talk about like whatever. The biggest question I have with him specifically is his entire professional life, he has been equally as good against righties and lefties. And last year, he was horrific against left-handed pitching for some reason. And, like, that is my biggest concern. He could be the worst defender ever. I'll fucking put him at DH the rest of his career if he has an 800 OPS against both sides going forward. Like, I don't give a shit. But
and now you don't have elite platoon bat Andy Ibanez.
Well, he sucked last year. But, yeah, it's just like I don't know. Like, I that is my easily And like obviously, if he is the worst defensive third baseman ever, like by May, I'll be very concerned about that. But like I'll live with pretty much anything else he does if he hits lefties again. So
I just when I saw that statistic, I wanted to talk with you about it in more of a long form. I didn't, instead of just like sending you
for
the
sure.
tweet that I saw that in, because while like you said, John, you made a valid point, like, hey, what's that sample size? I did find it interesting that in the biggest sample size at DH and everything, where there's a lot of talk of guys that can play multiple spots and putting them at the if it's an AJ Hinch team, if you can rotate him and not have him in the DH rotation, and what that means is that routine of grabbing the glove and getting out there, and you're kind of
he's going to be the opening day third baseman until he's going to be the third baseman every day until proven otherwise. I mean, it's his to fucking lose. There's no one else that can play there. I'm not even sure he can play there, but like he's going to get the opportunity. So
then
Keith's also like
he'll give
not even I don't know. He's like eighth on my list of like things that I'm like I don't know, like looking for going into the year. Like,
but yeah, it's like when I saw that stat, I thought that was really interesting because it is a small sample, but it's one of those things where is he one of those guys that it's not like a conversation that like Colt Keith gives to the Detroit Free Press where he's like I fucking hate DHing. He's not gonna say that publicly, but if that's how he feels, and there's a way for them to
he's not established enough to make a comment like that, even though it's probably how he feels. Like,
well, he's not going to DH this year. Like we can move on. Like that's not. He's going to play third base. So
yeah, Scott. I was wondering, what is up with Jackson Jobe, because I've heard literally nothing from anybody in like any of the national media outlets on his status.
Is he out for the year? I thought he was out for the year. Is he not?
I mean,
he got Tommy John at like the beginning of the year.
No, it was the middle.
It was June 16th for this thing in front of me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like the one, there's like the organization thinks that he can like maybe be back, by September. And like he's pitched out of the pen before in Detroit. So like even, they could limit him in that regard to innings wise, but I don't know. I'm not banking on any. He's more of a like, oh, you lose Scooble, so like Joe.
If he comes back, it's a bonus, but you're not expecting any value from him this year.
Correct. Yeah, very much.
Gotcha.
And the pitching staff also like shouldn't need. They shouldn't be like, oh shit, we need to get him back. Like,
who's that veteran they brought in as a sixth guy? Who was that again? I think it was like they deferred a bunch of money.
It was.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. I'm sad about Reese Olson though. That was upsetting.
Yeah, it sucks.
He's good, man.
Sure.
He's not healthy, but he's good. He's good.
He's never been healthy, literally at any point in his career. But he's a dog.
Is Javi in the opening day starting 9?
I'm not selling my Troy Melton stock anytime soon. That guy is quite interesting.
Troy Melton's really good. Yeah, I think they're gonna send him to AAA to start the year.
Is Javi in the starting 9 opening day? Roster Resource doesn't have him in that. I kind of find that hard to believe, but is Javi in the opening day starting 9?
Shortstop is, I mean, it hasn't been said yet, but I don't think there's any way that shortstop is not just a 100% lefty-righty exact platoon between him and McKinstry. So
right, that makes sense, yeah.
Lefty, you get Javi. Righty, you get McKinstry.
Interesting.
Does Javi go back to the All-Star game? He's coming off an All-Star year. Let me cosplay as Boomer Sports Radio.
You guys are at San Diego on opening day. What a weird way to start the season. That's crazy.
Well, do you foresee a potential Kevin McGonigal opening day roster?
No, I wish, dude. I wish. I would do unthinkable things. But no, I think he's the starting shortstop in the first spring training game tomorrow. So that's kind of exciting. And he's playing with like Glaber's his second baseman, like he's playing with the A team. But no, I don't expect.
I was very excited for Elmer Rodriguez
season thing, especially if McKinstry and Javi produce like they did in the fucking second half of last year, both of them. But I also think center field. Like they're just going to like Parker Meadows is going to be the opening day center fielder, and if he cannot hit a fucking baseball the first 2 months of the season, then they're going to call up Clark too and just put him out there. So,
Wow,
dude.
Yeah,
man, Parker Meadows. What a
I will never give up. Like
I know,
it's actually so depressing.
I know, like
both
everybody
Meadows
has
brothers
that
have the
like
same
one
story.
player for their team that you're just like, no matter what happens, I'm never gonna like give up. I will literally never give up on Parker Meadows ever.
Glaber was that with I've been a Glaber Torres lover since the day he came up.
Glaber's career is so weird. How he went from like 40 home runs to like a 390 slug, but an elite walk and strikeout rate guy.
Yep. He like back before they moved the wall back in
Baltimore,
Camden, bro.
Yeah,
He hit 15 home runs in Camden every year.
His stats,
his stats without games at Camden Yards, whatever year that was,
so
like
funny, dude. His
2019.
It was
stats, they were like,
2019.
well, if you remove all of his games against Baltimore, he's like
His
a
OPS
1.5
goes down by
win player.
100, and he has like 24 home runs.
He's
instead of
Jeff
30.
Blum without like Orioles games. It's insane.
Wow,
It
man.
was
glorified Orlando Zapata, dude. Crazy.
Yeah, but I'm happy for Glaber that he got back to an All-Star game, like because he was so good in 2023, and then like I felt so bad that he like put so much pressure on himself in 2024 going into his contract year that he completely sucked for the first half of the year, and then by the time he got himself together in the second half and he had a great playoff run, it just wasn't enough to really give himself a chance.
Yeah,
I know, and then he fell
last.
backwards into a real contender. It's fortunate how that worked out for him.
I hope.
Scott, I hope so too. It's there, it's.
Well, I mean, it's kind of similar to like what John, like I said it kind of tongue in cheek, but like I'm pretty serious about the comments John made about the Red Sox are very similar to how I feel about like the pitch. I'm not worried about the pitching at all. Like they
I think your bullpen's a little better too. I would take your bullpen over the Red Sox bullpen, but
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Enter GOAT Tyler Holton, dude. Come on.
But I think that it's a lot of like the only question, like big picture, not the only, you can find a million questions for every team, but like the big picture, like overarching theme is just like, are they going to be able to hit enough to, be like one of the truly elite teams, or are they? Because they have the pitching to be as good as their offense allows them to, really, at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know the answer to that.
I don't know if I've ever seen a fan base hate a really good hitter as much as Tigers fans hate Riley Green.
Yeah, he literally set the all-time Tigers single-season franchise strikeout record and was so bad the last month and a half of the season that everybody was really tired of it. I do not subscribe to that, just so we're clear.
Scott, when
he
showed up to spring training, I didn't see it.
Like he really took a big step back last year.
Scott, when he showed up to spring training, he didn't have like another gear. Like he didn't have any urgency. So I think he's fucking done, dude.
He didn't put on 10 pounds of muscle. Like he wasn't in the best shape of his life.
Members of the Detroit Tigers press credential room. Didn't have a winning attitude.
Yeah, I like my job, so I'm going to stay out of that one. But
Scott, again, this goes back to why I said I'll take all the fucking shrapnel on the Guardians. I'll take all the shrapnel on commenting on local media, dude. I am more than willing.
I'm excited for Green, though. He said that he said that and I don't know, everybody says they changed everything, and sometimes it actually leads to improvement and sometimes it doesn't. But one of the things I found interesting was he has, there's so many resources like on Baseball Savant now, you can literally check who has the most uppercut swing in all of baseball, and it is Riley Green. He like by attack, like swing angle, he literally has the most just like uppercut swing in the league. And so it's just interesting that he basically was like, I'm not changing that. Like that swing has worked for me my whole life. I'm not going to change it. But he did say that he went from in batting practice, just basically stepping into the cage and just like trying to hit the ball as far as he could, to like actually doing like batting cage work for the first time in his career. And I'm like, you're a psycho. Like you had, like 115 RBI last year, just like basically just hacking. Like we could tell, like calm down. But B, like that is kind of like wild. But he's still so young too. Like he's I don't even think he's 25 yet, or this is his age 25 season. Like he's still so young. I still believe in the ceiling and whatnot. So we'll see. The defense taking a step back last year is annoying as fuck though. So.
Yeah.
Went from like a Gold Glove candidate corner outfielder to like literally bad in a year, and I don't love that. So
yeah, I think
you and my team's players
it's
are
fair to say that
literally
can
bad.
level itself out though.
Yeah. I think a year removed from the injury, like if he stays healthy this year, I think he'll be like at least an average defender.
Yeah, and that's that's all I need really. Like if he,
If he's a 130 WRC plus
Right.
bat and an average defender, that's a 4.5, 5 WAR left field.
right, yeah. You can look at the like WRC plus in like how Baseball Savant has the line graph of WRC plus like over the last 10 games, and
the like rolling xWOBA.
Yeah, the rolling act. Yeah. So if you look at that for Riley Green, pick any season, it doesn't even matter. His whole career is just being the best hitter on the planet for 2 weeks and then striking out 30 times straight, and then being the best hitter on the planet for 2 weeks, and then like that's his whole career. And so it's just like
That's how Anthony Volpe is, except the down stretches last for 2 months.
well, sure,
Or more.
okay,
Sometimes more.
I just feel like
Riley
Volpe
Green
like
is
came
not
out of the All-Star break, he led the league in home runs for out of the All-Star break for like 2 weeks, and then like didn't hit another one for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Scott, did you know that?
I did not.
I don't know
I'm
if you
really-
picked up on that.
I'm enlightened. But yeah, there's a lot of questions with him. If he's going to be your best hitter, he needs to be like better. Obviously, like everyone asked about Torkelson and like Kerry Carpenter.
I think Kerry will have a much better year than he did last year.
Dude, he had a 290 OBP. He better learn how to take a fucking pitch.
Better than someone else.
Me
I know.
off, dude. He
Better
literally
OBP
like
than someone else I know.
he could be
By
legitimately
3 points.
He could be one of the best. Like he's
Oh,
always
Carson,
going to be
you
a
know
platoon.
PTN.
But like he could be one of the best hitters in baseball against right-handed pitching, and he just swings at fucking everything. So it's like, okay, he had a 790 OPS last year because he literally had a 2% walk rate or something absurd. So like,
Yeah, and like the fact that he still manages 790 OPS
Yeah, it's
is
a testament.
very impressive considering the fact that like he's just slugging his way to
yeah,
that. Like
correct. Yeah, big time. So he also is another one for as much shit as like Reese Olson and Riley Green get for like being hurt throughout their careers. Kerry Carpenter has not even sniffed a full season of Major League Baseball either with injuries. So
yeah.
He said he pulled his I would imagine pull. He said he pulled his hamstring 4 different times last year. Like,
Oh my gosh.
dude, what?
4?
Yeah, dude. Like,
try
he's like,
stretching before
that's-
the game.
He's like, that's why it looked like that before he's like, that's why it looked like that when I ran. And we were like, oh, we just thought you fucking ran weird.
John, the game prep staff is just a bunch of monkeys crashing cymbals together. No one's doing cage work. No one's doing band
yeah,
work.
seriously.
They're just like, they're like, have you guys tried silly putty? You guys should play with that. First pitch is in a couple hours, by the way. Make sure
That's the
on.
pregame work for the bats is just like fucking have fun, do a coloring book, and then the pitching is like microscope and people in lab coats. And it's,
The boys in the lab.
Pitching lab taken completely literally.
It's like Iowa versus Iowa State differences there. Wow. All right, it's Diamond_Digest on Twitter, Diamond Digest for YouTube, Diamond Digest on TikTok. If you want to be real professional, you can follow us on LinkedIn. That is Diamond Digest. If you're looking to network, Diamond Dash Digest for the website. Dot on Instagram, all that good stuff. Find us there. Read all our stuff. Buy our merch. We have merch. And tell us. We do. There's a Diamond Digest T-shirt folded in my closet right now.
I was gonna say, let me find mine. I can.
Yeah, come on now.
Free
I have a
promo.
hoodie in my closet. Yeah.
Yeah, I got one somewhere here.
I have a sweatshirt.
Come on now. That's putting that. Let me see if I can find mine. That's putting the uniform.
All right.
I should have worn it.
Yeah, come on.
I don't have merch.
She said I should have worn it.
Oh, right there. Right there. Look at that fine piece of memorabilia.
Look at that.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's
High quality.
stuff, man.
All right, mine's in here somewhere. My girlfriend ruined my closet apparently, so I'm not taking the blame for it. But it's in here somewhere.
John hates
Blames his girlfriend immediately.
Let's go. What are you talking about?
It's a disaster. I'm the cleanest person that I know, and she fucking ruined my closet.
John, is she Canadian as well?
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
No, she actually just moved here from Singapore. Yeah.
Well, she could have. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, no, she sure is.
What
That is the
country was
messiest
she
person
born
of
in?
all
Just
time.
out of curiosity.
Actually, she was
Does
born
she
in
have a
America.
social
Actually.
security number?
Oh!
Play Freebird. Play Freebird right now.